Hey Blue Table fans, it's time for a bat rep. We're doing Warhammer Fantasy. And guess what? We've got none other than...
Me! It's me, Elmo!
Alright, awesome. So we are doing 1,500 points Warhammer Fantasy, Orcs and Goblins versus Studio Skaven, available on bluetablepaintingstore.com. And tell us where you've been. Give the fans an update.
I was in Florida. I was doing the Disney College program. I was working in Magic Kingdom down at Disney World.
Okay, awesome.
Yep, and now I'm back because I'm finishing school.
Okay, good.
That's me.
What are you studying then?
Animation.
Okay, fantastic.
Fun.
All right. So tell us about your army. What are you bringing today?
All right, so I've got two 20-man Night Goblin units. Just little adorable little...
And you've done some work on this army too, right?
A little bit.
Okay.
Just kind of touching up.
Yeah, but I mean, it's complete. It's all painted up.
Yep.
It's real nice. Okay, what's next?
And I got 6 trolls.
Okay.
Right there. Got 35 big uns.
Okay,
with
fantastic.
2-hand weapons. Then
All
I've
right,
got
that's brutal.
the forest spider.
Yeah, the thing I don't like.
He's got a flinger.
Yeah, that's going to have to die. Okay, what's next?
I forgot to pull out an orc chariot, but there's one here.
Okay.
Then I've got a lord, a night goblin lord, a level 4 night goblin shaman, and a black orc BSB.
All right, fantastic. And what are these guys here?
They're my little fanatics.
Okay, some fanatics. So I know there's fanatics involved.
But how many?
All right, I didn't know if they
where?
were standing in for mangler squigs or what.
Are they all in for
Mangler
one
squigs.
unit? Or are they
Okay, so on my end, I have a chieftain BSB, a warlock engineer, these guys are backwards, a screaming bell with a gray seer, comes only level 4. Unfortunately, I had to take that when I found out he was taking a level 4. Hell Pit Abomination, a Doom Wheel, Warp Lightning Cannon, and 140 rats. And there they are. Okay, time to roll for spells. That's step 2, so go ahead.
All right, so my level 4.
2, 6, 6, 6. So that means he gets to choose 2 spells.
Yep.
So that's fantastic. Okay, so Skaven Magic, level 4, gonna roll on Spells of Ruin and get 2 4s. That means I get to pick one, a 1, and a 2. So that's Skitter Leap, Warp Lightning, Death Frenzy, and I'm going to pick Scorch. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so I took Sneaky Stabbing as one, and I took one of them as Vindictive Glare.
Okay, that's like a magic missile, right?
Yep. And then I kept my number 2 and my number 6, which is Gift to the Spider God.
That's poison, right?
Yep, and Curse of the Bad Moon, which
Okay.
is the little template that does characteristic tests.
Okay, great, thanks. All right, now the roll for picking sides and deploying first. Skaven run up with a 1. Orcs and Goblins beat them handily with a 4. He's counting the deployables.
Because you've only got 2 units of core, right?
No, I have 40 slaves, 100 slaves, and 50 clan rats, so 4.
Oh, okay, you can go first.
Okay, fantastic. All right, we're back. Let's take a look. So here's Josh making his excited thing. So talk to me about deployables and deployment, because you let me deploy first, even though you won the roll-off.
Right, because you had one more deployable than I did.
Okay, what's a deployable?
Deployable
Count them for you.
So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay.
oh, and then heroes, so 6.
So 6 deployables. Okay.
And then you had 1, 2, 3,
Skaven slaves.
Skaven
slaves.
clan rats,
Clan rats. Abomination.
4, 5,
Skaven slaves.
6.
Doom wheel.
And
And
then
my
heroes.
characters make 7. So I had 1 more deployable than you.
So, regardless of whether I went first or second, I was getting the +1 to roll to see who goes first for the
Right.
first turn. So, it's better to let Sean go first, because then I can see how he's deploying.
At least 1 step ahead. Now, I want to tell you how much that mattered in this case, because what I wanted to do is deploy and then flush out that Arachnarok, because he saved it for last. And here's why. Because when you deploy, you're matching up the right thing to the right thing in the right spot. So what kills the Arachnarok? Is it the Skaven slaves? No. Is it the Hell Pit? Maybe, but probably not. The Arachnarok has special rules against monstrous creatures. Pause. Can I? No, this no, no, and no. A whole lot of no for that Arachnarok. What does deal with it is lightning bolts that deal D6 wounds and can be strength 10.
Scary times.
That's
Squish.
right. So what I did is the deployment went, I deployed everything except this, and he deployed the Arachnarok. So then I got to, no matter which side he went with, I would have been able to counter with the Doom Wheel, putting the right thing in the right spot. Now, I planned ahead for that because I put a buffer of Skaven slaves here, and I left space for the Hell Pit here. What I would have preferred to have done is I would have preferred to have put the Hell Pit over here. But since he had only one less deployable than me, I didn't know where he was going to put that Arachnarok by the time it came to drop the Hell Pit. So I just decided to keep it next to my main line here and, you know, hope for the best. My worry is, so when you do your pre-game analysis, you got to think, what's going to kill my stuff? What does Josh have to counter the Hell Pit Abomination? It's the Arachnarok. So, there you go.
Yep.
So actually a good strategy might have been just to put it here where I wanted it. Think about that. Then if you put the Arachnarok over here, fine. Doom Wheel goes over here, buffered by Skaven slaves. And that's why I put these Skaven slaves on the ends. So the Warp Lightning, the Doom Wheel, excuse me, will zap them and not my main guys. But this is a pretty tenuous thing here. I did put it out a little bit further, but the Hell Pit does not want to get zapped by that Lord. Damn it. Sorry kids, you had to hear Sean say such horrible language. By the Doom Wheel. So there you go, but I'm not going to edit it out, because that's who I am. Mild profanity. All right, let's roll.
All right, see who goes first.
Josh will get +1 to his roll, which won't matter, because I'm going to roll a 3.
I roll a 3.
It precisely will matter.
Ha 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 ha.
All right, no, positive mental attitude. This game is going to go so great.
For Josh.
It's all turning up gately. It's all turning up gately.
All right.
Makes me happy. I'm going to go like this. Okay, so what's it going to be, Josh?
I'm definitely going first.
All right, away he goes.
Animosity.
All right, animosity. Let's roll.
These little dudes.
On a 1.
Nope.
Looking for 1s.
These guys have a black orc, so they don't test. By the way, he's really there.
Doesn't he just kill guys if they fail?
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so they're good.
Nothing?
That's
And
right.
the trolls don't test?
They test for stupidity,
Okay,
which we'll
got
do in a
it.
second. So these guys, they're good.
6? They love it.
Stupidity. Here's my
So the
general.
Arachnarok doesn't test?
Nope.
Okay, great.
He's leadership 7. He's the general. Uh-oh. So there's the BSB.
Okay, looking for a 7.
Oh
A
no.
9. Awesome.
So they trundle forward.
D3 inches. 3 inches.
Is it D3 or is it D6?
I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. No, dude, just do 5.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Alright.
Totally worth it. Actually, it matters. Look it up.
Alright.
No, you know what? It doesn't matter, Josh.
No,
you
I'm
can
looking
just.
it up now.
Okay.
Oh, I'm doing
He's putting it into that. Okay, so it is D6,
It is D6. Trundle, trundle, trundle.
5 inches.
Which is just fine, because the rest of the army is just going to kind of trundle up that far.
Orcs turn 1, just keeping the line steady. Although he did make sure his shaman was within 24 inches of my Doom Wheel, so I suspect something's coming out of there. And now it's magic phase. 8 and a 3.
Do I channel? Nope.
Skaven channel, nothing. So 5 dispel dice versus 8 power dice. And I
one
only
black
have
die.
to, well, he's deciding, we'll take a look at the lineup here. Just for sake of deployment, I just put the wad back here. It should technically be 7 wide there. No matter though.
Alright, you ready for this?
Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go. So we're going to do sneaky stabbing, and we're going to put it on his unit.
Okay.
Okay? Goes off on a 6. So it goes, and here's my special little mushroom, which adds another 3.
I don't try and dispel that.
Okay.
So what does that do for them?
It gives them armor piercing.
Okay.
That's it.
Not
But
worried about that. But you
my
get
little-
sneaky stealing.
Yep.
All right, so he's looking for a 5 here to steal a dispel dice.
And I did it.
So, or is it a 5?
5
Okay,
plus.
great. So go ahead.
So I get 1. All right.
Notice I gave him the 1.
All right, we're gonna do Gift to the Spider God onto
Okay,
them as well.
which will give him poisoned attacks.
Yep.
So he's casting all these little spells, hoping to steal my Dispel dice for the one he actually wants. I don't do anything against that one either.
Okay. Not that time.
All right. No dice. So how many dice do you have left?
6. Vindictive Glare on your Doom Wheel.
Oh, here it comes.
And we're gonna do it on.
Vindictive Glare.
We're gonna do it on the big level.
Okay, which is, what do you need?
10.
He needs a 10. Okay.
My mushroom says we're good.
All right, so that's a 14, right? Now, I don't want that to go off, so I'm just going to blow it up. What's the last spell you have?
Curse of the Bad Moon, which is the template that just shoots out and starts doing characteristic tests.
Okay, well, maybe that's the one that I want. All right, but nope, I'm going to do it. Okay, I blow that up with a 19.
Okay. All right, then we'll do Curse
Oh,
of the
and if you don't mind, could you cast a spell unsuccessfully? Technically, you can't. You wouldn't have cast it.
It's true, because all of mine are
No,
so
Sean, I won't. They're so low,
Yeah,
you can
it's-
barely miss them.
6, 8.
Okay, so
5.
Curse of the Bad Moon is what?
All right, 15.
Oh, okay, so he saved dice for this one. But it's 50-50, folks.
All right.
Let's have it. Oh, but he gets it, and how?
Oh no, but my mushroom is bad.
Okay, so you roll the 1 on the mushroom,
All right. Now,
and there's a chart for that.
and I'm pretty sure on a 4+ I just don't take a wound,
Okay.
but that's it for me. We'll double
So
check.
nothing happened.
Yep, but I do.
Okay, so this is a vortex, so he puts it in contact with this guy, and it's going to go 46 inches. Well, it's 3.5 per dice, so it's going to go 14 inches, and that means it's going to put the template on average right about there. And then now it starts moving randomly, so if it moves over a unit, every model touched, which could potentially be a lot of guys, has to take a characteristics test. It's a random one. It's strength, toughness, or initiative, all of which I have 3. So
No, you're initiative
basically-
5.
Oh yeah, that's right. So, but in any case, for strength or toughness, it's probably going to kill half of the guys it touches, which is going to be just an absolute wallop. So, what I think really happened here is that Josh is really sneaky. And he measured that thing just to freak me out about the spell that he was going to cast on the Doom Wheel. And just to draw me out, which he did. And so he could cast the real thing that he wanted, which is this bad girl right here.
What? I would
Yeah,
never do that.
That's what I think happened.
Never
So,
would I ever.
I'm going to blow up my scroll on it.
No, it failed.
What failed?
My spell.
Oh, the spell failed?
If your mushroom's bad, the smell
smell fails?
automatically fails.
Okay. Oh. All right. So great. I don't got to worry about it. I was going to scroll it.
This
anyway,
turn.
But yeah, that's right. So now I know which one to watch out for, and I also know why he kind of held back this turn. My army's a little schizophrenic, by the way, because I don't have enough shooting to be a threat and make him come to me. But and a lot of my stuff just moves randomly forward. So
Plus, even if it didn't like catch any of your units, it still would have gone right in front of him, which he has to randomly move forward. So he would have passed over it and still make the test, because he would have been touched by the template.
yeah, my Doom Wheel needs to roll like a 14 or higher to get closer to the Arachnarok than these guys. Okay, Skaven turn 1. Let's roll. Doom Wheel, random movement. I want to roll a 14 or higher here. So with enthusiasm, 10. Wah. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get closer to that than my own guys. That's what I need. I need that guy to be the closest thing to this Doom Wheel. So I'll move up like this, do a rotation. Nope, I'm going to keep the corner like that. So that means the Arachnarok, if I may, the Arachnarok is 13 inches away.
Okay.
So the question is, can I make the slaves be more than 13 inches away? And the answer is probably not. Now, but hold on, actually, they'd have to make it like all the way over there. And with their movement, but let's say I move back 2 inches, okay? Which is how that works. It's not half their movement, it's 2 inches, right? Or is it 2.5 inches?
I think it's half your movement, because
Okay,
it's
so
quarter,
let's do half.
back, quarter.
So, and let's say I rotate, well, no, the corner will be the same. That's going to still be less distance, okay? So That creates a huge problem because now the Arachnarok can charge the what's-it, right? And this thing has a hellish reach. It has 8 inches plus 3, best 2 of 3d6, which is like 10 inches, say, so 18-inch reach. So away I go. At least I'm going to face him. Go like that.
Rawr.
And now I'm just going to move my slaves up like this. I'm going to kind of do the same thing. I'm going to play the. Oh, I got to move the hell pit up though. Now, of course, I've got fanatics coming out of here, but I'm just going to take it and see if I can't just wallop the hell pit straight into the orcs here. Here we go. 11 inches. Crunch. Okay.
All right. So, can you measure 8 inches? Just as a.
Yep, I sure can. And the answer is yes, 8 inches.
All right. So
go ahead.
Here's what I'm going to do. Since Fanatics dies. Anyway, so since Sean's taking care of business things, since this is like a business or whatever. Yeah, like that's important. Money. Anyway, so let's kind of explain what's going on right here. So Sean just barely moved that within range of these guys to release the Fanatics. Now, here's what you can do with all these little dudes, the Fanatics. You get to pick wherever it comes out from. You can choose any of the sides of the unit, and then you just send it off in 2d6. You just kind of send it off. However, if it hits any terrain except a hill, it automatically dies. Now here's what I could do. I could send it off to this side and kind of just hope for a good roll and just kind of stop all movement right there. But since he's not going to be able to get that far, it's just going to end up causing me to run over the little dude myself. So here's what's probably going to happen. So I'm just going to roll for it. And I'm going to do this without Sean looking here because it's just cheating. Oh, 2. Well, okay. Anyway, I'm going to choose to go from this side and just kind of hit out so it hits the forest and just goes splat. That way, he's not in my way because he's not going to be able to hit that since it's the closest thing, and he's not going to be able to bring any of his units closer. So the little fanatic dies. Oh, poor tree. Yeah, look. Yeah, he hit a tree. Fun times. Anyway, so here's what I think he's going to do. He's going to just kind of move up the rest of his battle line just to kind of counter what I did. That's what I'm assuming is going to happen. Those little guys are just stuck out there, and I go, haha, you're way out there. And then he's going to do some magic. He's going to probably shoot the little mortar thing, and that'll be the end of his turn. Yeah, and then it'll be my turn. Here's what I'm planning on doing. This spider is definitely going after that doom wheel, because that thing hurts. The best part is he can't stand and shoot with this little lightning thing because it's not really a shooting attack. It's in every friendly shooting phase he gets to shoot lightning. So no standing and shooting with that. Unless, of course, they fact it, which I don't think they did. Plus, if you can find it in the 7-page novel, yes, 7-page novel fact, then I will give you an internet brownie. Because internet cookies are bad things. You don't want those. So brownies. Here's the other thing. Sean doesn't know, since these are biggins, they get a special magic banner. Now, the BSB, because he has magic armor, so he can't take a magic banner. But these guys, since they're biggins, can take a 50-point magic banner. And I took the 5-point, or I don't even know how many points, little low-costing, my unit has flaming attacks. And those don't like flaming attacks. So it's going to be fun to try and charge them and see what happens there. When Sean said I was sneaky, he's not kidding. Pretty much the rest of these guys, I'm just going to ignore them because it's 20 slaves. Woo! Woo! 20 slaves. Woo! Here, let me do it one more time. Woo! Yeah. Alright. So basically, I'm just going to kind of meet up on these guys. I'm really not sure what I'm going to do yet about that stupid bell. That thing's always annoying. I think I got to crush the rest of the army and just kind of converge everything onto that. Still not quite sure what I'm going to do about magic. I'm going to see how his magic works and where his units end up moving. But I think I'm just going to start picking on some units with some magic. That's pretty much how the next turn's going to go. Yep. Alright, we'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, one more little note. So, as far as army composition, I said I had a boar chariot. Really don't, because I forgot I took some last little magic items. Well, not that one. That one I always take because it's fun. But that guy, and then my little general, he got a special magic item. And technically, we're at 325 since this is a 1,500 point list. Sean is over by 10, but you know, 10 points. It's not really a competitive game. We don't care. This is for fun. Plus, it'll be all the better when I crush him. Mwahaha. And ha. So, yeah. And yes, they're not ranked up perfectly. That's okay. It's all good. We know they're 6 wide. They're back there. There's 50 of them. I'm just taking them off. If it really matters when I flank him, yes, because I will flank him and destroy him. Maybe then we'll line it up. I'm not sure. But yeah, as far as that, I don't really care. It's fun. It's friendly. And that's what you're here for. Awesome, friendly fun with a smile. I hope. But yeah. Anyway, what else can I do to fill up time? Oh, hey, let's look at my spider. So remember, some of you a while ago were like, hey, let's look at this spider. Look at my spider. It is so awesome and scary. And I love the little goblin dudes. They're all cool. It's all red, spidery. Makes me want to throw a shoe at it. Spiders. Squishing them with shoes. Lots of fun. Let's see here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's look at this giant abomination. Rawr, abomination. Do-do-do-do. There's that. Let's look at that Doom Wheel. Yay, Doom Wheel. Yay, HD, too. Nice new little camera. Little HD camera. That's what it says. I'm not sure if it really is HD. Yeah, I got trolls. Trolls. Trolls in the grave, or battlefield, not dungeon. Yep. More internet brownies for whoever gets that reference. Yep. Alright. I think that's all I can stall for. And go.
Hey, so, oh my gosh. Oh, we're still in the movement phase, so I'm just going to push this forward here. This guy is not cooperating with, in fact, I'll just put him on the edge. So he should fit like that. Now, still not as good as I'd like. All right, now I don't know why I'm even moving my guys forward. What advantage is there to that? Pretty much nothing, right?
It's more entertaining.
It is more entertaining. I'll go with that explanation.
Woohoo!
Now, the great thing about the Plague Wind Mortar is that it is move and fire, unlike the
Rattling gun, the warp fire thrower.
all the other ones are move or fire. 10 inches. So I'm going to try and draw the fanatics out of there before they create a problem for a more important unit. All right, let's move on to magic phase.
Magic time.
So here we go. You notice how fast this game's going? Isn't that lovely? 1 and a 2. Fantastic. Do I pick up a channel? Nothing.
Do I?
And
I
he
do.
does. That ain't right.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Okay, so I'm going to throw 3 at Skid. Actually, I'm going to throw, if you just... Okay, I'm going to throw 1 at Skitter Leap, which is 3 up. We'll do it. So that's a 6. So that's a 10 to dispel it. By the way, that was extremely good for me, because now to really do it, you're going to have to throw 2 dice at it.
So what does Skitter Leap do?
It moves a character within 12 inches anywhere on the board.
And you only have 2 characters.
Yes, I have an engineer and BSB, and of course the thing, but it has to be an infantry hero.
Right.
So, hey, Brian.
So your BSB has to move.
No, I can do the warlock too.
Oh, okay. All right, go for it.
Okay, great. So I move the warlock, and naturally he has the death rocket thing, which is the first time that I'm trying that. And so 46 is the dice I want to roll. So, and I'm going to try and just put it right through this main unit here. So I want to put him about 12 inches away, maybe 11.
So wait, is it 46 from where he started?
Yeah, here's how the death rocket works. You pick a number of dice between 4 and 10.
So Skitter Leap just goes wherever.
Yeah, this isn't happening yet.
Okay.
This is in the shooting phase.
All right, so wait, so...
I'm setting him up for firing the Doom rocket.
So Skitter Leap just sends him anywhere on the board?
Anywhere on the board.
All right, and that's where you're putting him?
That's where I'm putting him.
Awesome.
Oh, no.
Because I have Fanatics.
I just said that's where I'm putting him. Why did I do that? Why did I stick him right next to the goblins? By the way, did the Fanatics come out here?
He did, and he ran right into the tree and went... Because as soon as you hit terrain.
Yeah, that's true.
All right,
okay,
so over here.
Guy, there's no way for him not to hit him. I think I just boned this operation.
Yep. All right, so the first one goes 8 inches back. The second one goes 9 inches back. So, So the first one goes 8, smack. The other one goes 9, smack, and then they both hit each other and explode. Well, that's fun. Lovely and fun. Alright, so, and we'll wait to roll the damage till Sean gets back. By the way, I totally did that wrong, as far as I read it anyway, which, it's okay. Basically, they both have to come out like this, and then I choose the movements, and I move one at a time. So I got this one who goes 8, bloop, bloop, bloop. This one who goes 9, doo, 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 doo. And that matters because now they're running around in my backfield and they don't kill each other. So that's how you do it.
Okay, what just happened?
Alright, I did the Fanatics wrong. I thought I could move them both at the same time and then they would have killed themselves because they would have hit each other. But I can't do that because they have to go at the same time.
Did my guy get hit by Fanatics?
Absolutely he did.
Oh no.
Alright,
Well,
so you got hit by...
He's going to get killed, pretty much auto-killed.
That's the plan.
Because,
Alright, so 2d6.
Why did I do it that way?
Only got 6.
And you notice he said, are you sure that's where you want to put him?
Yep.
Well, I guess that's more chance than you would have got in a tournament.
So your toughness 4.
Toughness 3, 2 wounds, no armor.
Okay, so I did 5 wounds.
Okay. Splat.
Alright. Alrighty then. Well, that was fun. And now I got Fanatics in my backfield.
Alright. Oh well, so much for the Doom Rocket. But just so you people know, the Doom Rocket would have been awesome.
It would have.
Yeah, but oh well for me.
Alright.
And, okay, so,
You still have 2
I
dice.
still have 2 dice, and I'm going to throw them at Scorch, which is a 24-inch blast that does some damage.
Rawr.
And I'm going to possibly be successful. Oh no, it requires a 10. Nope,
Oh.
don't get it. Alright, so much for Skaven magic. And I am going to ring the Doom bell, the screaming bell. So let me just...
I think you do that at the start of the magic phase.
Well, you know what? I'm still going to do it.
I know.
I'm still doing it.
Yeah, I know. It's all good.
Because it's a friendly game, and I know that you're nice and that you'll let me do it.
Woo.
Okay, so, but you only get 1 dice on the first hole. So here it comes. Dong! A 4, Unholy Clamor. The unit pushing the bell moves d6 inches. That's bad.
Rawr.
1 inch.
Well, not so bad. You just kind of
Yeah,
trundle.
they weren't, so
We're invigorated, but not that
enthusiastic.
invigorated.
That's right. What did you say was in this drink? Okay, so now we're on to shooting phase. So let's go ahead and do the Poisoned Wind Mortar. Go ahead and stop.